Here's some interesting facts about the human body. Did you know that the length from your wrist to your elbow is about the same length as your foot? Well, let's put that to the test. Yep, about 10.5 inches. My foot, about 10.5 inches. So let's see if it works. Yep, it's about right. The outside of your eye is called the cornea. Now, the cornea cells are the only cells in the body that don't need to get their oxygen through the blood. They can actually get the oxygen that they need from the air. So that's why when you use contacts too frequently or sleep in them, it's bad for your eyes because they're not getting the oxygen that they need. We all know what this is, right? Well, if you saw somebody trying to use this on their hair, you might think they're a little weird, huh? Well, it may not be as weird as you might think. Why? Because your hair is made out of the same material as your fingernails. Did you know that it takes 72 muscles to produce human speech? You may notice that you have to cut your fingernails more often than your toenails. Well, that's because the longer the finger, the faster it grows. So, the middle finger is going to grow the fastest, and the thumb is going to grow the slowest. Your toes are about 1/3 of the size of your fingers. So that means that you have to cut your fingernails 3 times as often as your toenails. The muscle that controls your eyelid is the fastest muscle in your entire body. It allows you to blink about 5 times a second and about 15,000 times a day. Another interesting thing is that women blink about twice as many times as men. Well, you probably already know that a yard is 3 feet. But who came up with a yard? Well, that was King Henry I. In the 12th century, he came up with a standardized length of a yard. It was the distance from his nose to his thumb. When you see pictures of bones in magazines, or when you see them at a museum, they tend to be white. So you might think that the bones in the human body are white, but that's not true. The living bones in the human body range from colors of beige to a light brown. The reason why they're white in museums and in pictures is because they take the bones and they boil them and then they clean them so it bleaches them white.